So, I haven't posted in 2 weeks. Two. Mainly for the fact that I didn't think what I was doing in my life was interesting enough. Because what happened is Semana Santa happened, our spring break. And after Semana Santa, my friends were here, we had fun, blah, blah, blah. And then it just kind of went quiet. And to be honest, that's what life is like where I live in Mexico, in Huatuco. It's slow as mainly because it's a bunch of old retired people here. And I'm not old, I'm not retired. But what I've realized now that I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks is that I probably should have just recorded it, even if I didn't think it was the funniest thing or the most entertaining stuff. I just showed you what life is like here and for me, because I said that's how I was going to be, in very open and blunt or honest. I don't remember the word I used. So yeah. Anyways, that kind of covers that. Onto part 2 of this. Onto the second half. Part 2. So yeah, because I've had time to think about what I was doing and what I want to be doing, and life kind of got me thinking on what I want to do when I move out. Because realistically, I want to move out before I turn 19. So that leaves me with 9 more months. I had to do the math on that, which is why there was a cut there. I'm stupid. So yeah, that leaves me 9 months to basically get ready to then move out. And that's my goal. As much as I wanted to move out earlier, I don't think it's going to happen. But 9 months, I think, gives me a realistic timeline on make money, life, move out. So with that and moving out and blah, 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 whatever else, that means where am I going to move to? Do I stay in Huatuco, which I think is boring as can be? Or do I move to Mexico City, which is where me and my best friend thought about moving? Or do I go back to Canada? Or do I not move out at 19? And do I go and backpack Europe for 6 months or whatever, however long X amount of money would last? Or recently, my parents, hold on, background story. My parents watch a family who, whatever, I forget the word where you go around the world, but on a boat, and sailing Zatara. And so it's a whole family, whatever. They've got massive YouTube channel, massive following. Cool. But one of their kids just bought a van, who's basically my age, and he's going to go tour the US and live out of his van, which I like the idea of. All of this comes down to I like to travel, or I want to travel. I'm very minimalistic, so I don't have a lot of stuff. So for me to move into a van or go on a motorcycle and travel would be pretty doable and align with currently how I live. I think that's fun. Now, I have 9 months to figure out what I want to do. If it's, do I move back to Canada for my birthday and buy a van, renovate a van, stay with family, or find a place to live while I build a van in Canada to then go travel? Or if I were to stick to a plan and move to Mexico City with my best friend, or I were to move back to Canada just to live in British Columbia on the west coast in the mountains for a little bit and then move to somewhere else. I don't know. Right now, because I'm single, love it, I'm young. There was supposed to be more points, but I really don't have them. I don't want to move into one place and then live there for the next 10 years. I don't know. Feels like a lot of people do that, and I'm good at being different. That seems to be one of my main skills, is just being different. So why not just be different? Anyways, that's kind of what I was thinking. Kind of something that I really haven't shared with anyone. Never mind my parents, really. So when they watch this will be the first they're hearing of this. So yeah. I don't know. Just kind of where my head is at. I wanted to verbalize it. Anywho, I'll see you next week.